Hello! Thank you for joining us for another episode of A Department of Media Humor Presents, a show worth watching. I am your host, the CEO, the Shenanigan General, Zack Dzuba. And yes, I'm wearing sunglasses tonight. I have not done that. I've been trying to be professional. And yes, for those eagle-eyed viewers watching at home, you can find out the order in which we filmed this by tracking the continuity of my beer, which is 100% all-American green label beer, for those of us wondering who our sponsor is. Still looking. No, this is episode 10. We're glad to be here in the beautiful city of Indianapolis at the wonderful bar and grill. Big round of applause for our venue and our hosts, our ever gracious home. And of course, yeah, you should be excited. You should be excited. The Pacers took a nap last night. They're going to come back tomorrow to Indianapolis. They're going to beat the Knicks on Game 6. You heard it from me, so if it doesn't happen, you can beat me up in the parking lot. That's Saturday evening at about 11 p.m. I should be somewhere near the west side of town for all of my Indianapolis fans. Anybody watch the news? Anybody keeping up to date with the craziness going on? This is how we do our monologue jokes for those of you just joining us. See, we don't have a teleprompter. We're that poor. We don't have a teleprompter. We're teleprompter workers. So we have to write them down on 3x5 cards like caveman and read them off by hand. Did you hear about the Chinese skydiver? Did anybody hear the story? There was a dude who was skydiving. He was testing some new paragliding gear. He goes out. He catches the thermal of a thundercloud, ends up in the stratosphere, like with frostbite, GoPro still running, like he's just like terrified, awake, still alive, just like frozen. I didn't think too high was a thing, but too high, way too high. I will say I am impressed, though. The Chinese got to just near Earth orbit with a full Katy Perry less in cost. That is an impressive space program. Yeah. Did you hear that Netflix bought Sesame Street? Saved it from going under? Yeah. I am so excited for those 2 seasons before they cancel it. Yeah. Netflix, if you don't like that, you should give me 2 seasons of a TV show and cancel me, and then we'll talk. Trump got a new airplane. I'm sure a lot of you saw the news, right? Trump got a new airplane from the goodwill of Qatar, right? I'm sorry, I probably said that wrong. Let me rephrase it. He got it from Qatar's goodwill, not like their good name. Like Qatar, for those of you watching at home, and little history fact, built the plane for an ambassador who said, "Oh my God, too gaudy. No." And then they tried to give it away to every country that they thought of, and nobody wanted it. Even Russia was like, "My God, this thing is decadent." No. So guess who finally took the plane that nobody said? In 2020, it was written in a paper about this plane that, quote, Qatar will probably have to find a way to gift it to somebody else so that it is their problem, because it is costing them millions of dollars a day to maintain this plane that nobody wants. So again, we got a plane from Goodwill of Qatar. This who is parked out back. Yeah, very cheap. I'll leave you this one. This is one of my writers wrote this, and he considers himself a bit of a poet and a sports fan. So we will leave you with this. Brunson is scared shitless. Cat plays like an ass with assist. Halliburton for the top 10 list. Pacers in 6. Yeah. I am in my Joaquin Phoenix, heroin, Keith Ledger, Keith Richards moments right now. I am as an actor. I was talking to my wife recently, and I told her that I have been trying to be clean. I've tried not cussing. I've tried going to church and doing Christian shows and trying to mainstream audience. But at the end of the day, my best suit, my fanciest clothes, no alcohol, I still look like the fucking defendant on his way to court, or at best, the drummer for the band who now has to go to rehab. How do I know this? Because I keep getting cast in things as the homeless man who's probably on drugs. And after 20 years of doing it, you begin to realize you have a type, and it's easier to just lean into it than to try and be somebody that should not. The fun fact is this, for those of you playing at home, Jesus and I would be best friends according to that book of yours. I'm just saying, like, he hangs out with the same people I do. They're pretty fucking cool. Speaking of cool people, that was a terrible introduction. I'm going to bring you up to the whitest man of Kung Fu. Yes, he is no Jackie Chan, but instead, the one and only Mr. Jackie Fran. I know, it's like Fran Drescher and a cornstalk had a baby. All right, you see the clock? Yeah?
Yes.
No. On your mark. Get set.
Thank you so much, everyone. How are we doing tonight? Wonderful. Woo! Yes. I am both Jack and the Beanstalk. Thank you. My name is Jackie Fran. I look like this, unfortunately. Just every stock white guy from Indiana, basically. But I do have what I call big Voldemort energy. I'm not physically intimidating, but I am very off-putting, incredibly pale, and slightly racist looking. The only difference is I do not have a fucking snake, sadly. Oh, God. Well, now I'm depressed. Anyway, how are we doing tonight? How are you lovely folks doing? Good. Thank you. Excellent. Big Voldemort energy. The weird part about that is my girlfriend does look exactly like Harry Potter. Same round glasses, messy curly hair, and her safe word is Expecto Patronus, so that's a fun fact about her. And Voldemort and Harry Potter is like the most apt description of the relationship, basically, because I'm just like way taller and I'm just kind of creepy around her. And I do the weird laugh every time. That's how I sound in bed, which really kills the relationship, I think. She's going to leave me soon, and that's a factor for sure. But we are in a blood feud, her and I. We will be forever feuding over who is more autistic. Like she got tickets to the zoo on a whim, and that was a whole day's date for us, and we were both ecstatic as shit about going to the zoo. So that's like the level we're dealing with there. And I realized, I don't know if it was just me being insanely competitive or if it was a real thing, but we were getting like competitive about who is more autistic. She gave me 20 minutes of jellyfish facts. And that was the craziest part because there are no jellyfish at the Indianapolis Zoo. She was just waiting for any excuse to talk about it. And so I saw that, and I was like, okay, I got to top her. So, and done it that way, get your mind out of the gutters. I had to top her, so I gave her 25 minutes of tiger facts. Tigers are the biggest big cats in the world. They are the most endangered. And they are the only solitary hunters of the big cats. At the very least, you'll learn something tonight. Yeah. The more you know. What was that? Was that Reading Rainbow?
It was just the commercial that came on after they gave some stupid fact. The glowy star.
The glowy star, yes. Because between Band-Aids stuck on me and that, I'm just thinking of commercials older than me. If Mean Joe Green comes in, can he just toss me a Coke?
No, a new Coke.
Fuck New Coke.
But you're in the same era.
I mean, sure. But like, can we all agree the Mean Joe Green commercial was the highlight? That was such a highlight. I don't know who Mean Joe Green is outside of that commercial. Who did he play for? The Steelers? Steelers? Okay, I know two things about the man. He could be a horrible person for all I know. He could have killed someone right before O.J. Simpson and just gotten it right under the radar, and we would never know. Killed him with a can of Pepsi was the really weird thing about it. He had to protect the branding. Zach, I got to give a big shout out to Zach for having us all out here. This is a wonderful thing we get to do. He's supporting the indie scene, so thank you very much, Zach. A few days ago, him and I were at another open mic, just perfecting our craft, really getting it ready for you. And we were just talking out back, and he let it slip in conversation that his wife and his girlfriend were giving him pointers on his material. And I completely forgot what we were talking about because I heard that, and I'm like, either this is an open relationship and he's an incredibly lucky man, or he just let some shit slip and I need to let it die. By that I mean bring that up on the show that he is running. It's all good. It's all above board, so I'm not outing him, I don't think. Either that or he's a very confident liar. But yeah, like I said, I got a girlfriend now. She's truly amazing. She's like the best part of my everyday life, just getting to text her. The only problem is she's just smarter than me in every aspect of life, and not just in jellyfish. She works at a spa clinic type of place, and I know I don't take good care of myself. Like, I'm actually 17, but I just look 44. But she has to, like, give me a critical eye of someone who's educated, which is always the last thing you want in your everyday life, right? Like who here is willing to out themselves as having, like, some vague problem? Anyone?
I'm visually impaired.
Visually impaired. Imagine if one of your favorite people in your life was hearing you say that you were visually impaired, and they just go, "Yeah, I can tell by how you dress." Like, that would be terrible. No one would ever want that. Any couples here tonight? This is a lot of couples. Okay, you all raise your hands very slowly. You can tell where I'm going with this. I promise to be nice. Sir, huh?
Where's the fun in being nice?
Where's the fun in being nice? I don't know, getting to enjoy people's company and be happy and smiling with everyone. I'm trying to, I don't know. Sir, you raised your hand first on that while looking down in dread.
I really didn't try it out.
You weren't happy about it. You weren't like, yeah! Is everything okay? Yeah. Okay. You saved yourself.
Blanket SOSs to you.
Oh God. Okay. I'll be quick. What does your partner do?
Sing.
She sings. Okay. So, imagine if you're just talking to someone about just anything, and she goes, "God, your voice is just really, really uncomfortable." Like, that's how she is about my skin. Yeah. I'm like, I know that I am somehow incredibly white and incredibly ashy at the same time. But you don't need to bring it up every time. It's great being with her, though. She's very fun. I just love not being single. Like, I'm in an age now where I don't want to be married, but I definitely don't want to be completely alone. You know that feeling where it's like, I'm slowing down. I'm feeling age happen. And I also just want to not pull out. Like, I can accept those consequences either way. But I just, like, before, when I was single, I was on those dating apps. Anyone ever tried those?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the correct tone. Just, yeah. Unfortunately. Yeah, I have never once had a good experience on those dating apps. One time I was messaging this person. They seemed very fun. It was a good conversation. Things were progressing. So I asked if she would like to get dinner with me on the following Wednesday. And she responded with, and I quote, "Oh, I'm testifying against my ex-boyfriend that day, and I'm kind of afraid to go alone. Do you want to come with?" That was a first date suggestion. And the worst part is I fucking went. That's how desperate I am for material. I am willing to get fucking murdered to talk about it on stage.
Are you still dating?
No, that is not the same person, thankfully. Another time, we've all been ghosted before, right? Yeah. So this was a horrific series of events. I match with this girl. We go on a couple dates. It's going well. She's cute. And then she ghosts me. And I'm like, okay, that happens. We smashed once and moved on. I can live with that. I win. Fast forward a couple months, about a year. I'm dating someone else at the time. This person just so happens to be a bisexual one. So we decide we want to have some crazy experience. So we decide to make a dating profile as a couple to try and bring a third person in. Guess who fucking matches with us? The same girl from before. Those two are now married. I am bringing people together. Yes, what's it called when, like, instead of Cupid shooting someone with an arrow, he just tries to stab himself in the neck with the arrow, and the other two people just eat him? Oh. The coup de grace? Coup de trois? Threesome? I don't know. Well, that was the worst pun of the night, so I'm going to give it back to your host, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much.
That man beat me in a comedy contest once. No, Jackie Fran. Give it up for Jackie Fran. Oh, he's a very funny writer, a very funny comic. Every time I see him, he's got a great attitude. He always puts up a great show, does a fantastic job. Real team player. Real team player. It's what you expect in Mr. Basketball to be, right? That's what he looks like. Those of you who don't know, you think that Wonderful Bar and Grill is just some place where you can come by, have a party, get drunk, have a good night out, see some friends. Guess what? It's a lot more than that. There's amazing people here making amazing food and doing amazing things. And one of the most amazing things about Wonderful Bar and Grill is their chicken wings. If you haven't tried them, then honestly, you're letting Big Chicken trick you into thinking that you need to go to a big box store to get 11 herbs and spices, when the fact is you need to come here with a little bit more heart and soul put into it. Plus, can the big box store give you an alcoholic beverage with that odor? I didn't think so. This ain't Europe. So come to Wonderful the next time you need a meal.
I am stuck on Band-Aid brand, cause Band-Aid stuck on me, yeah. Girl, you like my Band-Aid, cause you're stuck on me. Baby, get down, slid downtown, time to take a risk now. And I can't dance, I ain't got no rhythm. Just throw it on me, I just want you to feel it, you the one I care about. Let me buy you a drink, no T-Pain, I'm just trying to see little mama, just hear me out. Tell me where you gon' be, I'ma pull up in 2.3 because you special. Just bring your body to me, in the middle of the dance floor where you met me. I ain't have to look twice to see you pressure. Just bring your body to me. Girl, you like my Band-Aid, cause you're stuck on me. Girl, you like my Band-Aid, cause you're stuck on me. Just let me treasure you, baby. Got me looking for the X on the map. Cause mommy, you special. And you been in a better mood lately. Skin glowing, got your life on track. Cause mommy, you precious. And I ain't tryna waste your time. Remind me of Stella Rose, cause you're fine like wine. And I'm just tryna make you mine. And I'm just tryna make you, cause you Defensive player of the year, tell your friend move around now, cause I want the MVP. And I'ma put this flavor in your ear, no Craig Mack, but you feel me. Tell your friends I got friends pulling up 4 deep. Duck off and get wild in your Jeep. Skirt off and ride around, get no sleep. I know you be outside, it's my treat. I'm stuck on, cause you stuck on me. I'm talking about bring that body to me. That's like it's MJE on the Wii. If you know, then you know. If you don't, you can beat it. One of these clubs gon' get this dub, cause it's been a long week and I'm tryna go crazy. My nigga D-Y came with 2 PYTs. I guess I need to make a statement, yeah. Baby, get down, slid downtown, time to take a risk now. And I can't dance, I ain't got no rhythm. Just throw it on me, I just want you to feel it. You the one I care about. Let me buy you a drink, no T-Pain. I'm just tryna see, little mama, just hear me out. Tell me where you gon' be, I'ma pull up in 2.3 because you special. Just bring your body to me. In the middle of the dance floor where you met me. I ain't have to look twice to see you pressure. Just bring your body to me. Girl, you like my Band-Aid cause you're stuck on me. Girl, you like my Band-Aid cause you're stuck on me. I am stuck on Band-Aid brand, cause Band-Aid stuck on me, yeah. It ain't like my Band-Aid, cause it's stuck on me.
We've got more comedy coming up for you. Yes, I gotta address I guess I should address the elephant in the room since it's on the air there and it's probably gonna make it to cut because I know my co-producer here, he loves it when there's things embarrassing about me because he thinks it's the funniest thing ever and he's like, that was the best stuff. So yes, Jack is one of the many young men who found out that I am non-monogamous. My wife and I have an arrangement. Yeah, I don't get to do these jokes a lot, so we're going to address it. It's kind of fun. It's interesting because there's a line. It's a spectrum. You have polyamorous and non-monogamous, and I am somewhere along those lines. I think I'm a little closer to non-monogamous than polyamorous. I say that because I have a paramour, I have a metamor, I don't have a Theodore. So I don't think I'm polyamorous. I think I'm just non-monogamous. The Pablo Picasso style, the old like French mistress, like see her on weekends style is sort of the gay, and that's a terrible description. No, it's all consenting adults. Young guys like Jack meet me all the time, and Jackie's always like, oh, that's so cool, dude, you're non-monogamous, all that means, and I'm like, you don't get it, young man, you really don't. Listen, when I fuck up, there isn't one woman waiting at home. There is a Supreme Court system of women waiting to tell my ass what I've done wrong. Do you understand? I've had to say I'm sorry on a 2-3 split decision. Okay? I fuck up, they get on the phone. Do you want to know what he did? Sure, of course. And it's, shit. I think it's important that my favorite example of relationships comes from Star Trek. There is a character who was Denobulan. It was an alien race, and they explained that this group of people, they had typically 3 spouses per person. So each woman had 3 husbands, each husband had 3 wives, and that way if you had a domestic disturbance, you could always, or a domestic dispute, you could just go to one of your other spouse's house, blow off some steam, then go back, and then you had the safety net of like parents looking out for all the community's kids, and I was like, that seems to make a lot of fucking sense to me. I live in Christian America. It doesn't make a lot of fucking sense to most people, so I don't talk about it to most people. That's just how this goes. If you ask me about it, I'm going to tell you about it, and then you're going to get jealous because, again, you don't understand. It's all about checks and balances. Women need balance. Therefore, men should be put into check. That is what I have come to learn. Like, that's the more checks, the better. I also refer to myself as a domesticated house husband, which means that I'm allowed to leave my yard and go play around at night, but I know better than to bring home dead things and leave them on the fucking lawn. So as an artist, I'm out all times of night. So it's a weird schedule that we keep. It takes way more communication than you would realize. And for anyone who's like, ooh, I want to be sleeping with multiple people, fine, go be a whore. That's fine. That's not what we're doing. For people who are like, oh, I want to have a bunch of group sex. We're going to have menage a trois and orgies. Listen, group sex is like group sports. It should have waivers of consent, and people should probably drive home separately when we're done here. That's my advice. That's just experience and anecdotal evidence talking here. But you do you. And a coach. Yeah, exactly. I'm telling you. You ever been to a kink club? I got stood up at a kink club once. I got invited out by a couple who were interested in meeting at a kink club. Oh, that's Jackie's timer. Hi, Jackie's timer. This couple invited me out to this kink club, and I showed up, and we were the only 3 people who showed up for the event. So they had canceled the event, but they didn't tell us till we arrived. So I should say 4 people, because they had brought a friend. She didn't know that I was apparently coming. She was in the bathroom getting ready. She came out of the bathroom completely nude, saw me, had a deer in headlights moment, ran downstairs to the dungeon. I stood there like a jackass till the owners came up and were like, hey, we canceled the event. And I was like, would have been nice to know. Then smoked an awkward cigarette in the parking lot, and we've never talked to each other ever again. Okay, the kink world is interesting. No, not the clubhouse. Not the clubhouse. We got to be careful because we're in Indianapolis. We can't divulge too many secrets. Or the Christians, exactly. I know that. But the people watching over here, they aren't necessarily. Those of you who watch at home, you should know. But again, it's weird in Indiana that we have to sort of be like down low and undercover because you'll get Christian hate from these weird religious things. I have a theory about that, which comes to simply this. And I know I'm going on a tangent. I don't care. Fucking Sam loves it. Christianity has the highest rate of divorce. Why? Christianity has baked in daddy issues. Okay? Jesus had daddy issues with his daddy, but Jesus is his own daddy, which means Jesus has daddy issues with himself. That's like double daddy issues. And everybody who's following him then has daddy issues themselves and the merited. It's a whole convoluted things. I've been getting into a lot of trouble recently, and a lot of it is because I have a friend I've been trying to help who has been going through a rough time, and I hear people saying they want to help, and then when we challenge them and say, hey, you could do something, you can help, they're like, that's not a really good time. And I'm like, this is really awkward. So I almost got my ass kicked the other day because I asked a priest, what do you think the ROI on Jesus is, and do you think God is upset about the purchase he made this far in? I'm just curious because, like, I have kids, and if I had to pay that, I'd be really like, I think it's time to repossess this son of a bitch. I don't think the credit went that far. I'm getting into a dark and weird tangent. I know. I'm sorry. I don't mean to go there. Let's bring up another comic and get it going in another direction here. This next comic is a good friend of mine. He's an incredible guy. He is one of the funniest people I met when I first started doing comedy. He and I sort of bonded, hanging outside, trying to be antisocial and get our sets together in our own head. He continues to be one of the funniest people that I have met. He's got an incredibly witty and sharp mind. And for those of you who have seen our previous episodes, you're going to be familiar with him, especially if you saw our last episode, which he and I just fucking argued for like 20 minutes at this asshole's direction because he was laughing his face off at just how funny it was to make us argue. Without further ado, please, big round of applause for the one and the only Mr. Cleophus!
All right.
Yeah, I need you to like, oh, there we go. Once he's ready. What's going on, everybody?
What's going on?
Now, for the people that don't know me and this white lady, we together. Not by choice. Not by choice. I would not have chose this disability. Like, if it was a pool to pick, this is not the sexy one. And I know that because your fame level and your wealth level got to be at a certain level for this to be sexy. Everybody always talking about Ray Charles. You won't feel my wrist and shit. And I'll be like, no, I don't. I'm a tits and thighs man myself. You want me to rub? What? Like, I could give two less fucks about your wrist. You know what I mean? It might be the masturbating wrist and be all thin and in shape. Like, if you gonna let me feel one, let me feel the fat one. So y'all don't, I bet y'all don't know titties ain't the same size neither, dear, huh? Okay, yeah. See, hey man, you know that. It's somebody at home right now listening to this is like, what? Yes, one is always at least a gram off. What? Would you say hers are 2 grams off? It's like you fucking 2 people, ain't it? It's always beautiful. People always be like, I want to have a threesome, then stop fucking me in. Real titties are different sizes. Now, I've had an interesting week. My auntie calls me the other day, and I'm like, hey, auntie, I want to hang out with you. She's like, okay, we got to make a stop. And I'm glad I can't see sometimes. Because if I could have seen, I'd have walked in with her. So she walks in the house, and her husband is in the house getting a lap dance from a man. See what I'm saying? Like, first off, if you're going to cheat, you don't do it at home. First off, I don't need to see to know that that's the rules. Second of all, and don't get me wrong, I just don't swing that way. If you swing that way, you should let people know that ahead of time. Because she filmed the shit. It's supposed to be on YouTube or something, but I can't see the shit, so I ain't gonna never find out. What? Hell, People think that I be faking this shit, and I always ask them for what? Nobody likes catching the bus. You know why? Because you can't set up a booty call on the bus. Try it. You got to set it up 24 hours in advance first off if you're going to use the open door bus. If you just tested the regular bus, on my way here today, there were 2 biohazards on the bus. Because one person didn't feel like $4 was quality enough, so he pissed on the bus. See what I mean? Nobody wants to ride that shit. The second person was so drunk that they fell and started bleeding on the bus. And each time you have to get off the bus and wait for another one to show up. So I ask you motherfuckers again, why would I fake this shit? I'm already awkward enough being a black man at my size. It's like going to Africa and finding that lion with a white mane and a yellow body. People just hunt me. I'm sorry. You want to know how fucked up it is to be visually impaired? They started making cars that don't make no fucking noise.
Oh, damn.
You tell me that y'all not hunting me. Fucking car don't even make no noise. And there's always some asshole that wants to pull up next to me in a car that don't make no noise and say, well, you can cross. Didn't you see me? If I could see you, I'd probably kick your little shit. You know what else is fucked up about being visually impaired? And I want all the fellas in here to really take heed to what I'm about to say to y'all. It is titty season weather. What? And a nigga can't see not one sundress.
Oh, damn.
See what I mean? Now y'all feel my pain. Welcome to my fucking... You know what else is fucked up? They got a goddamn clock somewhere in here to let you know when it's time to get off, and ain't nobody showing me where it's at. He did all the monologue jokes, and you had to write the shit down. You know how fucked up it really is? You know if you want to press charges on somebody, you got to write it in writing. Like, you can't email the shit, you can't type it up. How the fuck is a blind person supposed to write anything down?
Very careful.
See, that's what I tell people when I go to the sign-up sheets, and they be like, you got to sign in, Cleophus. You want me to sign in? Okay.
Take on their whole paper.
Oh, y'all know, the best thing in the world happened to me earlier. I'm sitting in the car, right? And my homie double parked. We downtown, so he double parked. He's like, Cleophus, lay your stick down so don't nobody see that you can't see, and I'm gonna leave you in the car. I said, okay. So I'm sitting in the car smoking my cigar. Police officer pulls up and he tells me, hey, you gotta move the car. Me. I asked him again. I said, officer, are you talking to me? He said, yes, I'm talking to you. I said, okay. And I jumped out the car, and I reached back in, and I picked my white girl up. I said, come on, Tabitha. Oh, yeah, all of them got names. I walked right around the car. He said, oh, shit, wait a minute. Can you not see? I said, that ain't the question. I got a driver's license. I'm driving this motherfucker. You gave me permission. And he asked me, he said, what do you mean you have a driver's license? So I pulled that motherfucker right out of my pocket, just slammed it on the hood. By the time he walked to the car, I was behind the wheel. He was like, no. I said, shit, so now you don't want me to move it? It's cool to be double. Yeah, it's cool to be double parked. Can you call him and come back? I said, no, I sure can't. He was like, why not? I said, because hell, I want to drive. And if you come back, you're going to make me move this motherfucker. So come on back around the corner. You see my driver's license. For y'all that don't believe me, Indianapolis took my gun from it and gave me a driver's license. That's why Shaggy let me have his car keys, because I'm about to go out in the car and do donuts. Well, actually, no. What I'm going to do is go to White Castle's and get me some chicken rings for $3.49. Then I'm going to come back here and get some fries with some seasoned salt on them. Because, I mean, the waffle fries here is just delicious. Like, I would eat Yardbird with this new medication to help me see. Like, I'm scared to take it. I took it once and it gave me the worst gas ever. And for y'all, fuck y'all, I do mean the worst gas ever. But I'm happy that was the only side effect I had, because some of the other side effects were a little worse. But the gas was so bad. Okay, you know you got bad gas when your male friends is like, oh shit, wait a minute. What the fuck was that? Like, and you outside. Like, you're not even indoors nowhere. You outside, the wind is blowing, it's a beautiful day, you let one loose, and then it just hangs out with y'all like, yeah. What's up, homie? I've been floating his stomach for like 2 weeks, waiting to come out. This is broccoli and cauliflower and processed cheese and a little ice cream on top. Like, this is, but the other side effects are way worse. Like, one of the side effects is you have a green or yellow ooze come out with an erection. And I'm like, why the fuck do I want to see the pussy and then show up Ninja Turtle dick? The other side effect was that you start bleeding from your eyes. What? And I'm like, y'all should have told me this before I took the first pill. Like, no, fuck no. Like, it didn't even work. You said, like, a pill like that's supposed to work the first time you take it. As soon as you put it on your lips, you're supposed to be like, ta-da. No. This shit was like, you got to take it for 6 months and maybe you'll get 20% more vision. You know what 20% more vision to me is? Fuck no. I don't know, because right now. Yeah, see, that's what I like it. That's the one educated individual in here is like, wait a minute, you know, 0 plus 0 equals 0. Is this fucking tricking with me? Okay. You know what else is fun? You know what's fun about being visually impaired, though? And I'm gonna say this with my whole chest. If I bump into somebody, you know, they feel soft and I go ahead, oh, my bad. Nobody gets mad. You know what else is beautiful? Any dude in here could describe every piece of in here, and she gonna tell you forgot something before she get mad, because they gonna see the blind stick. Now, dudes, y'all stupid. Y'all don't even understand what the stick means. I get asked all the time, are you a Sigma? And I'm like, no, this is a fucking walking stick. I need that. And you know what? I'm rating every one of y'all for a hate crime, because my stick fell further than I expected it to. And not one person was like, you know what? I don't think that was part of the act. Thank you. But fuck it, he might be able to see it. It's cool. People always testing me about the shit, right? Like, I go places. The other day I was on the bus and we rolled past a music video, and it was a whole lot of naked ladies on the street. It was so much nakedness on the street that the bus driver stopped in the middle of the street and didn't nobody blow the horn. Had to let it sink in for a second. Now, the weight of the bus has shifted across from me, because I'm sitting in my seat, you know, the handicap seats, plus, you know, I'm a Negro, so I'm sitting in the front of the bus as much as I can. So I'm sitting in the front, right there in the front, daydreaming about titties like I always do when I'm on the bus. Meanwhile, it's real titties outside the window. The bus driver is like, my man, how come you ain't getting up? I'm like, shit, to see what? Like, what's going on? You the only person that don't got your I can't see him. Somebody use y'all adjectives. Tell one of the titties to come over here, and that's the only way I'm gonna know. People always ask, I tell them all the time, pull your titties out, let me draw. Let me take a picture of them. If I get it in frame, you know I can see you. If I don't, then you just pull them out for some fresh air. Now, what I do love is normally, you know, people bump into me, and I do mean that literally bump into me, because you motherfuckers that can see is stupid. Y'all see me walking down the street doing this, and still bump into me and then, oh, excuse me. Y'all know I practice walking straight lines at home, not to be able to walk a straight line. Fuck y'all. That's real pain. Like none of y'all have to practice walking a straight line. You do? Do you have one of those breathalyzers in your vehicle too?
There.
You know what else is beautiful? I can walk anywhere I want to and smoke. Like if I wanted to, I could smoke in here. What they gonna say? You see the sign? My favorite place to smoke is right next to the hospital because there's never anybody else out there smoking. Like I hate cigarette smoke, so I like smoking where there's nowhere else. That's just like people keep asking me, well, Cleophus, why you wear your mask still? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Well, you know COVID ain't real. Well, COVID is real, first off. And second of all, I can taste my environment. Yeah, let that sink in for a second. I can taste the environment. Sometimes you go places where you have to apologize to your shoes. Fuck y'all. Y'all must be blessed. Don't walk nowhere but on rose petals and shit. I happen to be a starving artist right now, so some places that I walk in and have to say to my shoes and Tabitha, like, okay, look, I'm sorry, but we have to piss. Like, we have to. It's broad daylight. It's 2 cops sitting out front. You got a little something on you anyway. We going in there. And then I think about it. I can't see you motherfuckers looking at me, so I just go stand out in front anyway. What you gonna do? You can't see you outside? No, I didn't know I was outside. I thought I was standing behind 2 bushes. I get away with all kind of shit. Like in a second, the little buzzer's gonna go off and tell me to get off stage. I don't really have to listen to that shit because I'm handicapped. Or as my friends call a handicap. Hell, I got asked the other day, well, if you do something wrong, do they have a special jail for you? I said, yeah, it's called the Booty House. It was like, what you talking about? I said, the same one you gonna go to. What you think is all blind people in the jail? What we gonna do? Bump into each other all fucking day? Excuse me, no, excuse me, excuse me, no, excuse me, no, excuse me, no, excuse me. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get to the restroom. Can you lead me to the restroom? No, I can't lead you to the restroom. What I can do is, guard, he need to go to the bathroom. I don't know what people really believe as a visually impaired person, but I'm going to let y'all in on a couple more things. We are all not the same. Every visually impaired person is not the same fucking visually impaired person. And I can say that because I'm visually impaired and I don't see black. I don't. I don't. Like, to me, it always looks like I'm looking at the sun. Yeah, see, that's even worse because at least, you know, if you see dark, you don't see anything. I see blurts of color every now and then, which is fucked up because, like I said, it's titty season weather. No, y'all not understanding. I heard, see what I mean? Fuck that. I heard all the people talk about being polyamorous and open relations. So I know everybody in here likes looking at titties. You see what I mean? See what I mean? Now, imagine if you couldn't see no more titties. See, I like you already. And I know that you one of the married people or in the relationship because you happy as shit. You just, yeah. Fellas, you want to find out if a woman's in a relationship? When you first walk up to her, see what kind of mood she in. A miserable motherfucker you could talk to. Because she doing bad. Even if she got to do, she don't want to be with that motherfucker no more. She waiting on somebody to come take her. Please, somebody come. Well, if you meet one and they as happy as this motherfucker right here, you leave their ass alone because he paying bills and rubbing feet and cooking and all kind of shit. That motherfucker know how to clean the bathroom up. He can fold one of them scrunchy blanket sheets with the fur on one side. Oh, y'all, you don't nobody know it. Okay, I'm single and I know what that fucking, with the fur on one side, the silky shit on the other side. Come, well, now, since I'm gonna be respectful to the time, look at as many titties as you can, and then you come tell me about them. Be descriptive though. Be descriptive, like as long as they're not the same size. They are if they fake. And if they fake, you're a man to me. I'm sorry. If I play with your boobies and they the same size, I need to check for an Adam's apple and talk to your mama. Fuck y'all. Y'all can see this shit. Y'all would have a fucking fit if I walked in here with a big ass, manly ass individual with two titties the same size like Cleophus. You ain't play with them motherfuckers first? She built just like her daddy, nigga. What you? Y'all have a blessed night. Be happy to be happy.
Hey, this is the Department of Menial Humor. This was a show worth watching. I'm here with Cleophus. Cleophus, how are you doing tonight?
I'm having a blessed night. How about yourself?
I'm wonderful. You had a phenomenal set tonight.
Thank you. Thank you. You did too.
Thank you. What was the highlight of it for you?
Fucking with the two couples or the three couples, whatever it was, right there on the off stage. Yeah, they were the highlight. They made it entertaining.
Yeah, they seem very responsive to you. So when you're writing your set out for the night, about how much of it you try to have like perfectly memorized from paper, and how much of it you have just off the top of your head?
Well, considering I don't have any paper, all of us off the top of my head. No, yeah. You said you had a girlfriend and a job and all that other great shit. I sit at home all day long and rehearse shit. Like we were out the other day, and that set that you heard tonight was something different than from the other day, and I did 2 sets that day. So all I do is sit at home and perfect. Me and the Lord have great shows every night. I put it that way.
I love that. How long have you been doing stand-up for?
About a year and a half. A little over a year and a half.
Okay. Who's your favorite painter?
Bob Ross. You know what I mean? At heart, I like who's it that makes the story nights?
Van Gogh.
Yeah, I like Van Gogh. Hell, when I can see, I like my niece painting, but you know she ain't made it big yet. Shout out to Princess.
Awesome. Well, we got the camera right over there.
Are you pointing at me?
Now, important to the lovely people at home, this was a show worth watching. Cleophus, where can the people find you?
On my front porch. Right now, I don't have any social media because it's not handicap accessible. And if you look up Cleophus, Cleophus, the first person that pops up is a serial killer that's on death row. A reverend serial killer.
And you've definitely not escaped, right?
No, I'm not from California. I've never been to California. And I'm lactose intolerant, so I don't eat cereal.
Yeah, you can't kill cereal. What's the point of killing cereal if you don't eat it, right?
Come on now, you can't do it. It's impossible.
Oh. All right. Well, this was Cleophus. Thank you so much. Back to you.
Look in the mirror and the mirror looks back. Who is that I see? A woman of strength and fear, a woman of grace and mercy, a woman whose voice I want to hear. Who is that I really see? She is a queen, loving and kind. She is a mother full of life divine. She's the brother that fills my lungs. She is a goddess from above. She is the terror that haunts my dreams. She is the anguish that I see. She's the strength of everyone. She is what needs to be done. She's Look through life looks back. true or a life that's fake, a life that's love or a life that's hate, a life fought every single day. What does that really mean? I am a queen, loving and kind. I am a mother full of life divine. I am the breath that fills your lungs. I am a goddess from above. I am the terror that haunts your dreams. I am the anguish that you see. I am the strength of everyone. I am what needs to be done. I am woman. So when life gets hard and you wanna hide, and everything is screaming inside, take a moment to find who you are. You are woman. Here you are. Oh, 'cause you are a queen, loving and kind. You are a mother full of life divine. You are the breath that fills your lungs. You are a goddess from above. You are the strength that haunts your dreams. You are the strength of everyone. You are the strength of everyone. You are what needs to be done. Oh, you are. All right, so I don't care if you are a woman by birth or you just like women or you are who you are. We all get to be woman right now. That's right. Doesn't matter if you have estrogen or not. Everybody started as a woman, so we're going to sing I Am Woman. So when at the very end, when I say I am woman, you get to scream that as loud as you want. That's right. Everybody gets to be a lady today. Be a lady. Thank you. Oh, I am the queen, loving and kind. I am a mother full of life divine. I am the breath that fills your lungs. I am a goddess from above. I am the terror that haunts your dreams. I am the anguish that you seek. I am the strength of everyone. I am what needs to be done. Okay, yes, ready? I am woman. I am woman.
Hey guys, this is the Department of Medial Humor. My name's Jackie Fran, and we're with.
Celtic Rain, Rebecca Lawson Music.
And you are?
Michael Estrella.
Michael Estrella. So you guys just did some music for us. Very good job. What songs did you do?
We did two songs that I wrote, one called She Is, and then another one called The Land Remembers All.
Yes, She Is. I felt my inner woman very strong, and I want to thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Don't get to experience that when we're talking. Michael, how long have you been with the band?
Since February.
This February? All right. How many shows have you guys done?
Well, this band with Michael here, we've done two together, two or five with us. Yeah, five with us. Because St. Patrick's Day season, it's like boom, 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 boom. So
And with that being Celtic Rain, that's like
I mean, it's
that's a
just,
Christmas tree, right?
that's our money right there. Yeah, exactly.
You get much done in Easter?
No.
I feel like if you're Irish, like all the Catholic holidays are right there for you.
Yeah, that's true. We could totally work on that.
Just thought,
No, man, all
where do
terribly.
people find you?
You can go to youtube.com/C/Celtic Rain, like rain out of the sky. You can go to YouTube. Sorry, you can go to Facebook look up Celtic Rain now. You can go to Instagram for Celtic Rain 777. You can find us at Reverb Nation at Celtic Rain. So always Celtic Rain, the Rain family.
And Michael, where does it find you?
In the real world. I think I'm on Facebook. That's about it.
Facebook, in the real world.
Yeah.
Right?
You know. Yeah, don't follow me. That's weird. I get weirded out when people follow me, especially in dark alleys.
You'll find someone online telling you don't follow them. All right. This is where you work. We'll be right back. Thank you so much.
Hey yo hey la loy line, hey yo hey la loy, hey yo lo la loy la, hey yo le la loy, hey yo le la loy line, hey yo le la loy, hey yo lo la loy la, hey yo lo la loy. When the blood in your veins returns to the sea, and the earth in your bones returns to the ground, remember this land does not belong to you. It is you who belongs to the land. Hey yo lo lai loy lai, hey yo lo lai loy, hey yo lo lai loy la, hey yo lo lai loy. Hey yo lo lai loy lai, hey yo lo lai loy, hey yo lo lai loy la, hey yo lo lai loy. Water washing over me, flowing all around me. Water washing through the day, my people calling out. My God is reaching out for me, washing over me. Through the water around me, the land remembers all. So wash me, Great Spirit, fill me, Mother Earth. Change me in your power, the land remembers all. We have never forgotten, the Lamb remembers all. As we wash through life, it washes through us all. There is no death, only changing of this world. The Great Spirit flows through us, the land remembers all. Oh, hey, you lo lai loy lai, hey, you lo lai loy, hey, you lo lai loy la, hey, you lo lai loy. Oh, water washing over me, flowing all around me, flowing through me every day. My people calling out. Oh, my God is reaching out for me, washing over me. Through the water around me, the land remembers all. Oh, water washing over me, flowing all around me, flowing through me every day. My people calling out. Oh, my God is reaching out for me, washing over me. Through the water around me, the land remembers all. Hey, yo, lo, li, lo, li. Hey, yo, lo, li, lo. When the blood in your veins returns to the sea, and the earth in your bones returns to the ground, remember that this land does not belong to you. It is you who belongs to the land.
Hey, this is Jackie Fran with the Department of Menial Humor, and I'm here with
Turko.
Turko. And what were you just doing for us, Turko?
I was just performing 2 songs off my new album called Radio Ready 2, out on all platforms. Go get it.
All right, and what? Tell us a little bit about the songs you did.
The first song I did was called Judge Me. That's a song. That's a song pretty much I made after a bad breakup, really, and it was just kind of my first song, getting back to myself. I wasn't doing music for a long time, and I just put all my feelings into that song. And when I recorded it, I just really put a lot of emotion into it. So I hope a lot of people like that. And then the second song, I did a song called Stuck on Me, and it's really like a spoof of the Band-Aid commercial, the old Band-Aid commercial with Sky Jackson in it. So that gets a lot of people going. That's one of my fan favorites.
All right. And so with the first song being a bit of a breakup song, it was a little bit slower. You started off a little bit easier, and then with the second song, you got a little faster. Was that intentional, or did that just happen how it happened?
It kind of happened how it happened. Usually, I would start with the Stuck on Me since it is like the fan favorite, but lately, I've been wanting to kind of end with it because when I perform, I actually have the commercial at the beginning of it, so it kind of gets people like, oh, what is this? You know, like when they hear my song, they fall in love with it.
Absolutely. I thought it was really good. When you were on stage, was the flow feeling good? How was it feeling up there?
It was feeling good. It was feeling real good. You know, I could kind of catch everything. I really have a hard time, you know, like liking my own voice, you know, without everything behind it. So I just hope everybody else liked it.
Awesome. So that was the Department of Menial Humor here with
Turko.
Anything you want to say to the fine people at home?
Y'all can follow me on Instagram at _IamTurko. That's TURKO. And just really, you know, I hope y'all really like me and follow me.
Thank you so much. Knuckles.
Nice to meet you.
Have a wonderful time at home. People, keep enjoying the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, Turko. I hope you guys like this.
Why the devil trying to bring me down? Yeah. TK, yeah. Why you judge me? Cause I ain't turned out how you wanted me to be. I never wanted you to leave. Somehow I just wanted you to be on my side. Devil on my shoulder and my ear saying do it one more time. He said one more time. And I'm like, oh my God. Ain't gave me no love, but she tryna take my card. I might be a little slow, but what kind of dummy do you take me for? Don't I make it look good while I drown? I'm asking why the devil tryna bring me down. And I'm like, oh my God. Ain't gave me no love, but she tryna take my card. I might be a little slow, but what kind of dummy do you take me for? Don't I make it look good while I drown? I'm asking why the devil tryna bring me down. Yeah, I was down bad when I was broke, but fucking now I got money on me. Getting back to myself, got the club going up like I make Conan. Lil' baby, speed my way, come ride on me like I'm Daytona. Do you fuck with the stoners? It's too late, cause now I'm on you. Wanna give you my last name. Girl, swerve in my lane, why the fuck this feel like therapy? Both been through hella pain, and them niggas ain't on my level. Y'all don't look good together. Little mama, you know you special, but never forget I'm special. Oh my God, ain't gave me no love, but she tryna take my car. I might be a little slow, but what kind of dummy do you take me for? Don't I make it look good while I drown? I'm asking why the devil tryna bring me down. And I'm like, oh my God, ain't gave me no love, but she tryna take my card. I might be a little slow, but what kind of dummy do you take me for? Don't I make it look good while I drown? I'm asking why the devil tryna bring me down. Yeah, I was down bad when I was broke, but fucking now I got money on me. Getting back to myself, got the club going up like I make Conan. Lil' baby, speed my way, come ride on me like I'm Daytona. Do you fuck with the stoners? It's too late, cause now I'm on you. Why the devil tryna bring me down? I know you feel my pain. Things change, but things don't change. Everything ain't what it seems. Tell me why you love me, yeah. Why the devil tryna bring me down?
We are live outside of Wonderful in Indianapolis. Who am I here with?
Zack Dzuba, CEO, host, Shenanigan General.
CEO, host, and Shenanigan General. I love it. Oh, what did we just do here?
We just filmed episode 10 of a show worth watching, and featured, let's see, Jackie Fran's, Cleophus, Rebecca Lawson music, Celtic Rain, and I don't want to call him Turok. I keep calling him Turok. Turko. I keep bringing it Turko. Fucking amazing. And all the people watching this missed it. So sad. So
Hello.
Sad.
You'll get it later. Don't worry. Yeah, this was the 10th show worth watching.
Absolutely.
Every other show, terrible. Suck it, Queen of Live Aid. You ain't got nothing on us.
That's right. We're the only one called a show worth watching.
Absolutely.
For those of you interested at home, the play-by-play, we'll have it up here soon. But it was a wonderful fight. I didn't think that Jackie was going to come out on top, but in the end, I mean, blood is the victor, always. It's a blood the winner, right? Yeah.
Yeah, just don't look at my leg. I can barely stand right now.
She was an angry soccer mom, I will tell you that.
I don't know why I said that about her. Oh, man. And you said soccer mom. She had a soccer ball and just tossed it at us, right?
I know. Yeah, it was like watching an eagle with a net. He just kicks it at you, and then just talons. The next thing I know, we got to have security. Cleophus is in there with the stick, and he's just hitting, and it's not. Those sticks aren't meant for self-defense. It just bent in a heartbeat. It was bad.
It's terrible. And her husband was just yelling all those obscenities.
Yeah, I know. All these people at home are going to be like, fuck, man, I really missed an episode. You're going to have to watch to find out what the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah. Back to you at home. Thank you.
My man.